What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Now we are just finished warming up, so we're going to start sticking plates on the bar and warming up to my working weight. Today is day number 3 or day 3 workout of the week, so it's Friday and we are to work up to 205 kilograms for 5 sets of triples, so 5 sets of 3 with 205 kilos on pause squats, and I've never actually pause squatted anything above 195 kilos, so everything will be a PR. Should be a pretty good day. I am actually not having any caffeine pre-workout whatsoever. I had quite a few people saying that they thought 500 milligrams was mental that I took on Wednesday before my deadlifts, but actually 500 milligrams of caffeine really doesn't actually affect me. I really didn't even feel any kind of effect from it, to be honest. It just didn't really kind of touch me that much, so my tolerance to caffeine is pretty high. So what I've done is I've taken Thursday off from having caffeine. I'm not having caffeine today, so that's 2 days. Won't be having it tomorrow or Sunday, so that's 4 days. So I'll have 4 days off caffeine for next Monday when I start week 2, not day 1 of my intensity block. And 4 days is usually the right amount of time you need for your body to kind of reset its caffeine tolerance. So about 4 days, between kind of 4 to 6 days, studies kind of suggest, depending on you and your kind of tolerance towards caffeine, for your body to kind of reset its tolerance level to caffeine. So hopefully come next Monday I get a bit more of a kick out of caffeine. And yeah, let's start getting weight in the bar and let's get started. Wild Robbie appears. As always, not all sets and reps are actually shown today. Only 3 sets of squats and 3 sets of the close grip bench press are shown, whereas in both I had done 5 sets of 3. So again, this was the end of my intensity block. This was the second last workout of the intensity block. And actually the bar was moving well. It was moving surprisingly well, actually. And one thing with the caffeine is cycling caffeine can actually be a very beneficial thing. Like I talked about earlier in the video, it can be very beneficial. Yes, during the workouts where you're not kind of having caffeine may not be your best feeling workouts. One of the main things of caffeine is the short-term spike in blood pressure, which is going to allow, for example, when you're squatting, the bar to feel lighter on your back. So on days you're not having caffeine, the bar may feel heavier on your back, but if you're having it in days that aren't your kind of top end days, where they're more just kind of getting through the workload, then just kind of putting up with it and allowing the bar to feel heavier will all pay off, because now come Monday of next week, when I go to do my squats on the intensity block, it's all going to pay off because I'm going to be much more sensitive to caffeine. Quick snack before bench press after squats. Probably have about half of these, which would be about 25 grams of carbs. When you're doing close grip pressing, one thing you need to take into as well, another factor you need to take into account as well, is actually the grip or the width of your close grip bench press, and that is going to vary from person to person depending on your size, your own personal mechanics, and also your competition bench grip. So for example, I've got a pretty wide competition grip. My grip is almost as wide as the mass index fingers, the kind of maximum width you're allowed to go on the bench press in the IPF anyway. And what you want to kind of do is, the main kind of advice I would give is, with your close grip, try and have your close grip about 3 inches or 3 fingers closer than your competition grip. So again, that is going to vary from person to person. If you naturally have a very close grip in your bench press, then maybe only take it in maybe 1 finger, maybe even 2 fingers, but the main thing is you don't want your close grip to be any closer than shoulder width, because when it starts becoming like that, it's going to start kind of negatively impacting your shoulders and not being very beneficial. So I hope you've enjoyed today's quick video, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see all of you guys next week in the intensity block.